And I reached out to Sammy this summer and I said, Sammy, you came out to Club 400, let's raise money for Cub fans. And then basically he called and told me that he wanted to be a part of the 10th anniversary and he wanted to come for free and he wanted to raise as much money he could for the best fans in all sports. So how could you turn that opportunity down? Your
You
favorite player
can't.
of all time. Yeah.
Cubs fans, this is, I mean, when the word exciting doesn't really even do this justice. We got Stuart Mavicker on the show right now from Club 400. He's got Sammy Sosa coming to his event. We're going to talk about the event in a little bit here. But first of all, Stu, really enjoyed my time talking to you. Really excited about this event beyond words. I mean, when I think of the Cubs, I think of my days growing up as a Sammy Sosa fan. And I just can't wait to be able to shake my hero's hand in person. And excited to have you on to be able to bring this all together, man. Thanks for being on.
Well, I appreciate you having me on, Kyle. It's an honor to be on your show and looking forward to celebrating Sammy Sosa on September 28th, man. I can't wait.
It's coming up very quickly. Today's September 16th. We're going to talk about the event in a little bit, but Stu, you had an amazing, amazing opportunity when Sammy Sosa came back to Chicago for the first time in 17 years to have him in your basement, which is where the location of Club 400 is, and have WGN come in, interview him, and being that middleman for the reunification of Chicago and Sammy Sosa. How special was that for you?
Be honest with you, like I've been trying to chase Sammy down for a long time, but by unfamiliar, like trying to get him on Twitter, trying to get him whatever I could get a hold of him, because I can tell you when I started Club 400 10 years ago that people would ask me all the time, "Who's the guy that you want at Club 400?" And I said, "Well, it'll probably never happen, but the guy I really want is Sammy Sosa." So it's the whole thing is kind of surreal, and I have to say that I guess it's been 10 years of hard work and putting yourself in the right places and meeting the right people. But Phil Smith is a good friend of mine who I met at Chicago Cubs Randy Hundley's fantasy camp, who took batting lessons of Sammy Sosa's best friend and Sammy Sosa's hitting instructor, Julian Martinez. Well, Julian Martinez and Phil Smith came over here one night about 4 or 5 years ago, and I don't know, a long time ago actually on Twitter, Sammy Sosa called in like 2020 and said that he was going to come visit Club 400. Little did I know it was going to take 4 years later, but yeah, sure enough, Sammy made good on his deal, and 4 years later, he's come into Club 400 and given back to the fans. But the first visit that we did with WGN in March was surreal to me. But honestly, Kyle, it didn't mean that much to me because I wanted to bring him back for a fan event. My whole thing was to bring Sammy back in front of the fans. Now, selfishly, it was awesome. He got to be here, but I couldn't have any really. I mean, my friends here, and we couldn't really. He was in and out of here because he did an interview with Jared Payton. So, like, to me, the job wasn't done. And I reached out to Sammy this summer, and I said, Sammy, you came out to Club 400. Let's raise money for Cub fans. And I was ready to kind of quiet the charity down after we did Kansas City trip, and I wasn't going to do anything else for the rest of the year. And then basically he called and told me that he wanted to be a part of the 10th anniversary and he wanted to come for free and he wanted to raise as much money he could for the best fans in all sports. So how could you turn that opportunity down? Your
You
favorite player
can't.
of all time. Yeah.
I
And let
know.
me tell you something, guys. I've had to play almost everybody that's come out here. And when you have your all-time favorite player willing to come out here for free and can make an impact on people and causes, I wasn't going to say no. I can't wait. And, we added Fergie Jenkins, Turk Wendell. We got some other surprises we can't even tell you about. But the event is going to be a one-of-a-kind event. And Sammy gave us 4 hours. I've only got 3 hours from every other player we've had before. He really wants to meet and greet the fans and have a really great night and raise a whole bunch of money.
So I know when Sammy first came out, you were right around $850,000 that you'd raise for Club 400 in the 10 years that you've been around. I know when you said you reached 1 million, you want to throw a huge party. Have you reached that million yet, or you think this event's going to get you there?
I mean, I'm hoping this event gets me here, but we could eclipse that. We could break the record, but we need sponsors more than anything.
Yeah.
We put out our sponsorship program. We need donations, and we need the Cubs fans support like we always have. Kyle, we've never got the big corporate support like I've talked to you before. The local radio stations, they tend to ignore us. So we've operated through the fans, and we'll continue to do that on this 10th anniversary party because we know we're not going to get any help from the big guys, but we don't need help from big guys. 10 years of doing it our way, the Club 400 way, with just the fans. And I'm looking forward to doing remarkable things and hopefully getting that 1 million mark in a couple of weeks.
That'd be amazing, man. I'm gonna be there with my wife and kid. Can't wait to experience it with you. One of the reasons that I'm really also excited about doing this with you is because it's the same day as my sweepstakes. I'm coming in from California. I'm going to be bringing one lucky fan to the Saturday game against the Reds. Guys, if you haven't already registered for that, it's free. Information is down in the description here. But let's talk about your actual event. First of all, I'm putting the website up right now. Guys, it's club400cubs.com/events. We're going to actually take you through step by step here. And Stu's going to give away something that is incredibly special for one lucky person who ends up buying from hearing about it on this event page right here. But Stu, take me through like what exactly, aside from Sammy being there, you said Fergie's going to be there, Turk Wendell. What else can people expect at this event?
Well, first of all, if you've never been to Club 400, it's an experience that you've never ever seen before. Now, obviously, this is a man cave, but it's a walkout man cave, and we utilize the backyard has like the big venue with wedding tents and live music, magicians, all kinds of stuff, fresh cooked food, 3 different bars
Nice.
outside with all kinds of stuff. It's basically like a big festival. The man cave is obviously open. The fan cave is open to the fans. However, when Sammy Sosa starts signing autographs and doing his pictures, everybody will be let in by groups. But we do have 3 types of tickets. Well, we have 4 types of tickets. We have a 150 ticket. We'll just get you here. And, unfortunately, I won't get you an autograph or photo. But we wanted some fans to get into this event who maybe couldn't afford the ticket price because, as you know, Sammy Sosa autographs are not cheap. And, we had to come up with a price on this one that made sense for Sammy and Club 400.
Mhm.
And keep in mind that we're going to raise a whole bunch of money. But there's the first ticket is the VIP ticket. That is $550. That'll get you an hour pre-party here with Fergie Jenkins, Turk Wendell, and we have a current Cub that's coming. I can't announce that yet, but you'll get autographs and pictures by those guys. We're trying to work on a unbelievable Fergie Sosa opportunity picture. Like, who has a Sammy Sosa Fergie Jenkins picture? I don't think anybody does. So
All right.
we can knock that out. That would be
There
pretty
you go.
cool. So yeah, anybody who likes Sammy Sosa, I know Kyle, you're flying out. This is an event worth flying in for, especially if you've never been to Club 400, because I believe that no one is doing what we're doing at Club 400 anywhere in the United States or anywhere anywhere where we invite anybody and everybody, if you're a Cubs fan, even if you're not, to come out here and celebrate and raise money for Cub fans. And we're going to give $10,000 to the Chicago Police and the Chicago Fire through some of their charities.
Very cool.
So I can tell you already right now, for the first time, I can tell you that Club 400 has raised $900,000,
Let's
not
go.
851. So we're at $900,000 and we are climbing. And we're going to announce the meter as we get closer. You're going to see one of those meters. Right
There you
now,
go.
it's at $900,000. We need help to get to $1 million. So keep it coming. Tell your friends, buy tickets. If you have an auction item that you want to donate, we will give you that money to the person. Let's say you have a really cool like Sammy Sosa autographed baseball bat. I don't know. And your friend is not doing well. You could donate that item and say, I'm going to give all the money to Joe Schmo, and we'll make sure, Club 400, make sure you will get that money. Also, if you are a corporate customer and you have money to give to a charity, we are allowing you to give that money to
Mm.
the charity through Club 400 and Sammy Sosa with a minimum donation of $5,000. It doesn't have to be given to me. It could be given to Special Olympics, whatever charity you want. But Sammy Sosa will take a large check picture with you that night in front of
Nice.
everybody, and you can give that money away to anybody you want through Club
Oh, how
400 and
cool.
Sammy Sosa.
That's really cool, man. Well, for those that, want to be a sponsor, where would they go to do that? Is it on the same website?
Yeah, you can contact me at stu at club400cubs.com. And I wanted to roll through the regular ticket too. Now, event is pretty awesome, Kyle, because you can bring anything you want to get autographed by Sammy Sosa.
Sweet.
When you go to shows, they'll have pricing for whatever, right? This is bring one item, and whatever item that is, he's going to sign, and he's going to take a picture with you too. So it's a really cool thing. If you have a game used item, bring it. I know that some people are not into autographs, but if you're into autographs, this is an awesome party because this is a win-win situation. Because not only you come in and you're gonna get an autograph and a picture with Sammy Sosa, all that money is gonna go to charity. So the 350 ticket is a great value if you're gonna get a 4 hour party and
Yeah.
you're gonna have a lot of fun, and you would have spent more of that in Rosemont in March. So
Well worth it, man. It's a
Yeah.
no-brainer for me. Now, to make it even more of a no-brainer, you've got something really special you're giving away to just Setup Man audience. Can you share with us really quickly?
Yeah, anybody that buys the tickets and in the notes, just write the setup man in the notes, and you're going to be entered to win. This last year we gave this away. Joe Madden came to Club 400 for Special Olympics. We broke the record, $75,000. That's not going to last too long. It's going to be broken this weekend. And in the very bottom, you can see that's a real signature from Joe Madden.
Joe Madden.
And these are all numbered. This one's numbered 394 400. Only 400 were made of these. He signed all 400. Kyle, you're getting one for your man cave, and one lucky
Yes.
listener of the
Yes.
Setup Man will get a copy for themselves. And to love what you do, Kyle, and I really love what you're doing with the fans on September 28th. That's a great thing that you're doing. And anything I actually offered to get you guys on the field through my guy John May Lee, and so we're going to make that happen. And I
Yes.
just love
Thank you for
people like
that.
you, Kyle, doing great things for the community, man, and giving back. That's what it's all about, my brother.
So exciting, man. Well, again, guys, if you want to learn more about my sweepstakes, information is down in the description. But if you want to get the actual ticket for Club 400's 10th anniversary and get entered to win a Joe Madden Game 7 signed scorecard, here's what you're going to do. I'm going to share my screen right now so y'all can see this. This is going to be so easy. Just go and buy your tickets. You're going to go to club400cubs.com/events. You're going to buy your ticket. And honestly, I would say go for the VIP. So, like, if it's
too.
me, I would do the VIP. Do one ticket, book the ticket, pops you back up here. You're going to view your cart, buy that. When you go and you proceed to checkout here, here's what you're going to do. In the additional information, just put Setup Man. That's all you got to do. If you put Setup Man right there in the additional notes, then Stu will see that. He's going to add you in to his drawing for that Joe Madden scorecard, and your name just might be picked. Heck, your name might also be picked for my sweepstakes, and we get to hang out at the game beforehand, and then we get to go to the event afterward. That would be super cool. So,
Yeah.
Stu, is there anything we missed here, or you want to
If you're
say
at
anything
the
else?
event, the first person besides Kyle and his wife to say the setup man, I'll give you an autograph, Fergie Jason's baseball. That's really cool. So
there you go.
say the setup man to me, and you got a baseball when you come. You got to be at the event on the 28th.
Telling you, man, this
So.
guy, there's no lack of generosity. I appreciate everything you do for this community. Can't wait to hang out with you on September 28th.
Kyle, I'm looking forward to working with the setup man in the future, man. You're a great guy. I can already tell that. I can read people's personalities, and what you're doing for the Cub fan on the 28th is amazing. I'm happy to be part of it, man, and looking forward to a special relationship moving forward.